Welcome to Cal Poly Pomona. At Cal Poly Pomona, despite the rich cultural diversity of its student body, the presence of Spanish often goes unnoticed, leaving room for greater recognition and celebrating of its impacts on campus life, especially the student population. This is MASA, also known as Mexican American Student Organization. Also, like the Masa we make our tamales, that doesn't create many programs for students.
Spanish culture in Cal Poly Pomona is sometimes slim, as in we don't really have that many events. The only event that I recall from Cal Poly Pomona during this semester is the Dia de los Muertos. Dia de los Muertos is a time where our culture, we respect our ancestors that have passed away. We usually do a fundita, which is usually kind of like an honorary mention with a picture and their favorite goodies for them to pass over into this life, or to visit people that are still currently living.
While there are occasional events, they are often not as frequent or as expansive to those dedicated to other cultural groups. This lacks of consistent Spanish-centric programming such as language celebrations and cultural heritage months or themed workshops. This fails to recognize the importance of Spanish in Cal Poly Pomona.
Spanish language in Cal Poly Pomona is kind of slim, as in only some students speak Spanish and others don't want to speak Spanish. Let me reiterate, students don't speak Spanish because they either don't feel safe or maybe they don't even feel comfortable speaking their own language. Sometimes other students do feel comfortable. Like me, I do feel comfortable speaking Spanish, especially when I meet somebody that is the same ethnicity as me. That way I feel more comfortable speaking my own language, and that way I could and expand my communication with other people.
The closest thing we have to celebrating Spanish presence is Taco Korean, because nothing says cultural diversity like combining tacos and Korean barbecue, right? At Cal Poly Pomona, while it is delicious, it doesn't quite capture the depth of Spanish language and Latinx culture. It highlights the lack of events and initiatives focused specifically on celebrating the Spanish-speaking community.
In my personal experience, the Spanish presence does occur in other colleges, but at Cal Poly Pomona, it's kind of vacant, especially since after Monday to Friday, there's not really much to do in Pomona, and not many students do go out and about, speak their native language. More or less, do they try to speak about their cultures. I think Cal Poly Pomona should do better. Not only should do more programs about our culture, like Dia de los Muertos. At Cal Poly Pomona, organizations like MASA helps us understand that it's more than just our culture. It is diversity, it's our community, it's how we are back deep rooted into our roots, and we connect with